welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be having a look through my new budget planner, and some new binders. We're going to be setting up some new binders that I've bought. So basically a friend of mine, we used a referral code for QuickBooks for my small business, and we'd both completely forgotten about it, but after I think it was like 3 months or something, we were both going to get a £50 voucher for Amazon. And I got the email through to say that I'd got it, which was a nice little surprise. So, yeah, so I wanted to get a budget planner. I wanted to get, I can't remember what it was called now, but I wanted to get that one. And it's one that like a few people, YouTubers that I watch have, and yeah, it was just out of stock. There was no idea like when it was going to be restocked, if at all. So I was trying to have a look for something else. I wanted one that had like a ring binder to it, not just like a book type one. And I just couldn't find anything. When I got that voucher, I had a little look and I found this one. So I got that. And then I also wanted to get some binders with these like button fastenings, because my current ones just have magnetic, which is fine. But I think as soon as they start getting a bit bigger, it's not going to work that well. And I liked these ones. They're really nice soft texture to them, and yeah, I just really liked them, so I got 2 of those as well. So let's have, I mean, these binders are basically exactly the same, like what you get in them, compared to my ones that I'm using at the moment. The insides are slightly different. You've got like a wallet hole cover, I don't know, what do you call it, plastic covering. Do you know what, guys, I've only had some crumpets for breakfast this morning, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really shaky. I think I've had too much coffee, so if I seem a bit all over the place, that is probably why. I probably need to get something to eat. So yeah, excuse the shaking if you can see that. But yeah, so it's got a few card holders. It's got a bit like opening at the front, and it's got another one at the back. It's got some more like card holder places there. A pen holder, but that looks like really big. I mean, if I put like a Sharpie in there, I guess it does work. It is quite big though, like it does fall straight through. You'd have to make use of the clip. But yeah, that does the job. You get, I think I counted 12 in one of them and 11 in another. I haven't taken them out yet because I was waiting to do this video, so we will see how many we get. You get some budget sheets with it, some coloured tab stickers, a ruler. I've now got 4 of these. And some more of these stickers, but again, I don't use these. I did initially, but I've got my own. I bought some vinyls to replace them, and I've printed out some more for some new categories that I'm going to possibly introduce in the near future. So that's what you get in each of those binders. I think they were around $7.49, rings a bell. But yeah, they're from Amazon. If anyone's interested, I can always leave the links in the description. So I'm just going to pop those to the side. And then we've got this budget book. So it's from Box Clever Press. I did get it on Amazon. It's got this ring binder is like huge. I don't know if you can like sort of tell. But yeah, it's really, I quite like it. I'm still undecided on how exactly I'm going to use it. So we've just got like name, telephone number, useful information, just checking you can see everything. We've then got a bill tracker, which you can put your bill there, the amount, when it's due and when it's paid, or if it's paid, obviously for each of the months. There is 14 in total, which is just about enough for all of my direct debits, because there is another page, but I'm not sure if I will bother using that because everything is pretty much fixed. My car insurance, I'm obviously going to start paying that yearly from May. So, you know, I'm going to use it for like a few months and then it's not going to be used again. So I don't know if I'll use it for my direct debit bills, or if I'll just use it for something else. I'm not quite sure. If you've got any ideas on any, like how I can use any of these pages, then please do let me know, because I've been trying to YouTube it to see other videos, but there's not really that many about that use this binder. So yeah, so I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm still figuring it out. We've got financial goals for the year, so we'll write some bits down there. We've got a debt tracker page, which is good. I think what I will do for this, because it's only got this one page, that's for the whole, it's not just for January, this one, it's for the whole year. So I think what I'll do is, instead of using it to track like what I'm stuffing or anything, it will just be like when I pay it off, like pay a lump sum off or something. So yeah, we've got a savings tracker, which again, I don't know, there's only one page for it. I don't know if I will use that, or if I'll use it if I don't know, saving in my bank or something, because obviously I'm going to have a few different savings envelopes. So again, not quite sure. We've got annual expenses. It comes populated with a few different sections, which I think I use nearly all of those, so that's fine. And then like different months, so you can see how much you want to, or write down how much you're going to put away each month for those. Again, I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but that's like all the annual bits, or what's covering the whole book. We're starting, this is the first page that you get for every month, so it comes with a little calendar. I was hoping for it to be bigger. I can obviously I will put in all of the different dates. Yeah, I wanted to track expenses, like no spend days, that sort of thing. It should work. I'm just going to have to write really small. So, you know, and I did want to put birthdays down on there as well. I don't know if I will end up putting birthdays on here, or maybe just writing them down here. I have already added a list of all the important birthdays that I need to remember and stuff for in the birthday envelope. I'm just going to transfer that all onto here. You then have income. It's quite good that there's a few there. There's some marks on here, and I don't know if that's me or just the book. Yeah, that'd be good, because obviously I will only get paid once a month from my main income, but then I do my small business stuffing as well, which normally equates to maybe like two a month, maybe. So at least there's, you know, a bit of space there. Savings, not sure if I'll use this one. Maybe I will, because I'll only, if I'm doing a 2-weekly cash stuffing, I don't want there to like not be enough, if that makes sense, for all my different savings envelopes. Maybe I'll only use it for certain ones. I don't know. I have no idea. Budgeting. Yeah, that I will be using that. That will be, I can obviously put down what I'm budgeting every month for all the different categories. But I will obviously, again, have to split it into 2. So hopefully there's enough. I need to just work it out. And then you've got a few pages for day-to-day spends. There's a lot, because there's 3 pages, but it's split into 2 on each page. So we've got 6 columns worth to fill up. I don't think I spend that much, but it would be good to see, to fill it out. And see how much I'm spending, yeah, and keep a track. It's got subtotals at the bottom and stuff as well. And then we've got a January monthly spend totals. So again, you can put your categories in, put your totals in there, and then there is like a little bit where you can figure out how much, like balance from last month, total income, total outgoings, balance to carry over, monthly budget. Is that brought forward? B/FWD, brought forward, I'm assuming. And then difference from budget. You've got an overview page, and then each month you have a little foldery bit where you can put receipts and bills, which I thought was quite good. I was very confused when I got it out the package, and I was like, it's a lot thicker at the bottom than it is at the top. I was like, what is going on here? But yeah, it's because there's a little folder bit there, and then it just repeats for every month. Different coloured folders for each month, which is nice. And then if I can get to the back, so December, and then at the back of it you have extra expenses, which I think it'll be good. I'm going to definitely put one for my wedding in there. And I don't know, I think what I might do is, like, every time I put it into the bank, so like once I've filled up my my wedding binder, maybe. I'm so uncertain on what I'm doing, but there's a few different pages for that, which is nice. And then we've got Christmas budget, with who you're gonna gift, what the gift is, and the budget. And then you also have Christmas spending, which there's a lot of Christmas spending pages. So I don't know. I mean, gifts, it has the same headings from Christmas spending and Christmas budget, recipient gift amount. So I guess I just use those for all of them. I don't know if I'll use them or not. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a good idea. I mean, I'm so forgetful. It'd be a good idea if I think of an idea for a present for somebody to put it down. So that'd be good. And then we got Christmas overview. So again, pre-populated gifts, wrapping cards, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's good. We got Christmas receipts and bills. Yeah. And then a summary of the year, so we can put down everything at the end of the year. Yearly overview, and then plan ahead and important notes. And there is a little ribbon to use. So yeah, I'm excited to use this. I don't think, we've been going 10 minutes already. I don't think I will set it up in this video. Maybe I will do a separate video of like filling out bits and making a start on February. But hopefully maybe it'll give me an extra video to post. Let's pop that in there, because we are in February. But yeah, maybe I will do a video every month of me just filling out this book to prepare then to do like the cash stuffing. I don't know. I haven't worked it out. I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for any of those pages and stuff in there on like how I could fill it out, or if you have any videos for me to have a look at, then do let me know. Because yeah, I sort of bought it because it was the closest one for me that I thought I could make use of. Now I have it, I'm like, how am I actually going to use it? Because there's just a lot more in there. I don't have to use all of it, but you know, I'd quite like to utilise it all. So let's get on to sorting these binders out. So I think I'm going to have, I don't know which, I haven't decided really. I haven't really thought this through, have I? But I haven't really decided on what colour to use for, I'm literally just going to swap them over at the moment. But yeah, I haven't decided which colour I want for like my variable spending, I guess, folder, and then one for like savings. But now I have 4, I can maybe split them up just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I got so engrossed in cutting the vinyl and de-weeding the vinyl, and it took so much longer than I expected. Yeah, I just didn't really have time to think about it, and I was like, I should probably do this video because it's currently 10 to 3. I normally go live on TikTok for my small business at 3. I don't think it's not going to happen today. I think I might just go live tomorrow instead, because we're also going to go out for an Indian tonight, which is nice. So I need to get ready for that as well. Yeah, so I don't know. What shall I do? What shall I do? My ruler's fallen out. Okay, let's just do, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get these bits out. Let's get this bit of cardboard out. Protector. Pop that in the bin. Let's pop that one to the side. Let's do pink to sort of semi-pink. It's like a blush rose gold. Jobby, I don't know. Right. I don't know if we're going to be able to get all this in frame or not. So I'm just going to pop these into here. Let's just start with that. And you're getting a sneak peek at how my how much is left in my envelopes. I haven't actually taken anything out of dining out because there isn't normally all this change. Basically, yesterday we went to the pub again for a drink. I had a nightmare of a day yesterday. So basically, I'm going to leave these bits out actually because I'm not using them. So long story short, I had an expense of just over £400 that I needed to pay for because I didn't pay the DART charge back in July last year. And apparently my car was still registered to my flat from a little while ago before, I've moved since, and they were sending letters there and I hadn't been receiving them, and I had no emails or texts or anything until I got a text from this company. I thought it was spam. I googled the company and called them, and they were like, nope, you owe over £400 because you haven't paid the DART charge, which is £2.50, and it's accrued all of these charges and everything, and there's a warrant out to seize the car. So I was like, shit. So I had to pay it. I paid it on my credit card, the one I just paid off, which is annoying. But everything's sorted, it's all cleared, there's no bad stuff there. The address has been changed on the logbook, so the car's registered in the right address now. But yeah, so I had an unplanned expense of £426 or whatever it was, to sort that out. So I'm gutted that I've now put £400 back onto my credit card again. But it is what it is. I had to do it. So yeah, that's done. I have got some money in investments, some like stocks and stuff. I am planning on just withdrawing all the money. I've got nearly £1,000 in there. I'm trying to keep it there because obviously it's growing. I've had it since COVID when all the markets dropped. So I've been paying into that every month for 2 years. Nearly 3 years. So I'm planning on taking out the money I need from there, from some crypto stuff that I've been doing, whatever you call it. There was a bit of money there, so I'm just planning on withdrawing all that money and hopefully just paying off that credit card before it's even accrued interest, because I think it should be interest free, I think, for the first 30 days. But yeah, that's the plan with that. So I was going to just cash stuff for it, but I just want to get it gone. So I'm just going to use that money that I've got in investments and stuff just to clear it, to, I don't know, make myself feel better, because I was so stressed of it yesterday, crying and whatnot. But yeah, so anyway, so we went to the pub, had a glass of wine, chilled out, got everything sorted. We had a cheeky kebab. Well, I had a burger. Steve had a kebab for dinner last night, which seems to be a weekly thing now, because we did that last week as well. But there was mention of an Indian. We was there with a few friends. There was talk of an Indian, and so we're going for an Indian tonight. But where I was going, there's even more to this story. So I don't even know if you even care. So I don't know. Skip forward if you don't care. But all this week, Steve's been so kind to cook dinner every single night, obviously minus last night, so that I could come in from work and do some studying, because I'd fallen behind a little bit just because of everything I've got going on with work and everything, studying, I've just fallen behind with it. So I said, do you mind if you cook dinner? Just give me an hour or so every night just to catch up on some studying. He was like, yeah, fine, no problem. I was like, I will treat us to a takeaway. So I was going to pay for the kebab last night. That's where we're going with that. So I'd taken £20 out of dining out, and he said, no, don't worry. He was like, just put it towards, it doesn't make a difference either way, but he was like, just put it towards going out for an Indian tomorrow. So I was like, yeah, fine. But I needed to get some oat milk, and all I had was that £20 cash on me. So what I did was paid for my oat milk, which was actually cheaper in Waitrose than it is in Morrison's or Tesco's, which was very surprising. But yeah, so I've just swapped it over. So there's still the same amount in dining out. I just took it out of the food shop instead. I just changed that change over. So there's the rambling of what's going on and what happened. So yeah. Oh, it's just been a nightmare, seriously. It's been a bit of a rubbish week. I mean, I had the high of getting the £50 voucher from Amazon, and then the low the next day. Oh, that was really loud, I'm sorry. Of having to spend the £400. But, lessons will be learned. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get these ones swapped over. I do need to actually call the Indian to book that. I'm so excited. I'm like currently my belly is rumbling right now, so I'm gonna have to go and get a snack after this. I'm probably gonna record another video after this one. I was keeping a track of how much I was putting into, or like from my small business, but I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that anymore. I might just leave it out. Do I want to put it in? No, because I haven't filled it in since December, so we will leave that. Penny savings challenge is going in there. I haven't been using that one, so I'm gonna leave that out. I'm so scared to trap my fingers in these. Yeah, so let's just leave all of that out for the minute. So I've literally, all I've done is, I mean, obviously, as you've seen, just transferred everything over. Let's pop those there. So yeah, let's just have a quick flick through these bits that you get. Maybe I'll do like give these in my giveaway or something. Because I will be doing a giveaway. We are nearly, I think we are 15 subscribers away from hitting 250. So as soon as we have reached 250, then I will do a giveaway. So please do comment. Well, you can comment as well. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, because you will need to be a subscriber to be in for the giveaway. But yeah, you just get some stickers that you can use. So it's great for when you're just starting out, especially, you know, you pay under £8 for a binder. You get some stickers to use. There's loads of different ones there. I definitely made use of like a lot of them when I first started. You get a ruler. I don't know if that's really helpful with this, but you know, you can't have too many of those because I've now got 4 little stickers. I did use these to like write down how much like my budget was, or how much I wanted the stuff in each envelope. I just don't use them anymore. Budget sheets. There's no point me actually taking these out. But yeah, budget sheets, just like the one I have. Different font though, I've noticed. Slightly different size as well. But this is basically what it is. They are exactly the same really. So there we go, we can see. So literally you just put the date, a description, amount, a balance. There's a beginning balance at the top there. It is double-sided as well. So that's basically all of those. And I think there's 12 in there. There was 2 of each colour. I'm not going to bother getting them out because, like I said, I might give it away. And so many more binders. I'm going to open one just so we can see how many there are. And I will definitely keep some of these for me. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there was definitely 12 in that one. Yeah, I bought some extras. So there's the savings one. Where's my extra ones? There's one. I've got my car tax one that I don't use anymore. I've got one that I just put some bits in from some Etsy sellers that I bought from. There's my savings one. I will keep the savings, but I have printed it out. Some new vinyls. So I've got a £5 challenge, which will go with that £5 challenge tracker. I just haven't put them all on yet. And I made a back to bank one as well. So I think that's all of the envelopes that I've got. I tried to get them all together. So I have loads of envelopes now. I have got, like I said, I've got the £5 challenge one. I've made one for holiday, although it's not something I'm technically looking to stuff for at the moment, but I will be in the future. Tech, because I'd quite like to maybe save some money towards getting some new tech, because I love tech, especially Apple. I am one of those. A 1 month ahead, because I would like to, again, at some point in the future, do a 1 week ahead. 1 month ahead. And then I did week 1, 2, 3 and 4, but the week 3 one didn't cut out properly, so I need to redo that one. But obviously I am only doing it 2 weekly, but I thought, you know, if at some point I wanted to get it all cut out and done at the same time. It didn't quite work that way. But yeah, I will probably definitely use week 1 and 2 just because of doing like the 2 weekly, but 3 and 4 won't get used at the moment. And then I did do an emergency fund, but again, that didn't cut out right. So I just need to cut that one out. And yeah, if I find any more ones that I want to do at some point in the future, then we will do that. So yeah, so that's everything there. I think I will probably leave that video. We're already at 25 minutes, so yeah, we will keep that video just to that. I think I will set up my new budget binder in a separate video, so watch out for that if you want to see how that goes. I might wait for a few comments on this video though first to hopefully you guys can give me some tips on what I might do on some of those categories, pages, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go and get something to eat because again I need something. I think the shaking sort of stopped but my stomach is definitely rumbling. So yeah, I will be recording the next video after my snack. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Please do give us a like. We don't get many likes on my videos. So feel sorry for me and please like and leave us a comment as well. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.